I'm Venkat Ramakrishnan. I'm a plastic surgeon working in the United Kingdom. I work at Selhine Root Centre for Plastic Surgery and Burns in Chelmsford and at the Nuffield Health Hospital in Brentwood. My area of specialization within plastic surgery is breast reconstruction following cancer. Even within this, I specialize on reconstructing the breast using tissue from other parts of the body. I was introduced to TiLOOP about a year ago, and my use of TiLOOP is limited to patients where I use implants, either with or without a flap, which is a piece of tissue from other parts of the body. When we are using tissue, and then there is not adequate amount of tissue available in the body, we add an implant to it. And in these cases, we need to secure the implant in the right place. And TiLOOP is very useful for this. When I use a TiLOOP along with a free flap, I secure the TiLOOP into the footplate of the breast first, and then place the implant within the pocket. Hold the implant in place with a securing suture at the top. Then I place a flap on top of this and continue to proceed with the anastomosis. This allows me a stable base, and the implant doesn't shift and cause any problems with my anastomosis. Prior to using TiLOOP, I used to use straightforward Vicryl mesh, which is just a sheet of mesh. I had to spend time tailoring this to make a pocket to hold the implant in place. TiLOOP offers me a ready-made pocket, so it's much quicker, especially when you're doing a long operation like a microsurgical reconstruction. I'd want to save time in securing the implant in its place, and TiLOOP offers me this. I'm a firm believer that biological meshes are not needed for breast reconstruction, and I've been using Vicryl mesh in the past, and now I've moved on to TiLOOP. And these non-biological meshes are less expensive, of course, and less inflammatory, and they do the job of holding the implant in place and taking the pressure off the mastectomy flap or the free flap. Since I've been using the TiLOOP along with flaps and without flaps for over a year, I found it quite easy to use and very efficient during the surgery. And post-operatively, the outcomes have been fine. We haven't had any issues with rejection or with infection or migration of the implant following use of the TiLOOP.